Hi, so if you have found this video, it means you got to the end of your tether with Hepet on the Offsec proving grounds and the macro bit, and hopefully this is going to help you and relieve you because it's a nightmare. But the conclusion I came to, the reframing I came to, was that when you're getting burnt like that and you're dying to just resolve this, that's when you're close to the fire of in the forge of the transformation of becoming a pen tester. So stick with it and know that that fire is a good thing. You're not getting burnt. You're being molded into something new. Spiritual babble aside, here we go. So for anybody who's not familiar with this, you're trying to send a macro to a dummy victim on the lab machine who will open your LibreOffice calc, which is effectively your Excel spreadsheet, and in that there's a macro to uh, do a reverse shell with PowerShell. Um, so I take my time. I won't rush. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm just a bloke who wanted to help out. So if you want to speed it up to 1.5 or 2 or whatever, then please feel free. Um, so I'm listening at the moment on 443. I created my macro with where's the command? I pulled it out of this command. That command, there's my IP and my port, and then in here, if we look, reverse HTA, if I just cat it, so you know what you're dealing with, there that base64 blob is the PowerShell command. I got all the way up to this. What you'll see, which is different in my macro, is wait, no, I don't want that. I want the macro editor thing. Yeah, that one. So I've added this bit to the beginning of mine when I've done the splitter. I've seen that in a couple of walkthroughs, and then the other thing that I don't think matters is this. This just hides it. If you were going to do it in the real world, it would hide it where it sits. So auto open is the function. The VB script is this one in that folder. Yeah, that's there. All good. Another thing. So you need to put this on when the document's opened. I think I'm not. Anyway, that's been applied on this one. I think when you're doing this with Microsoft, that does that for you. That the name of the function being called that. But I'm no expert. I'm a jack of all trades. So please do your own research. And then the other thing, yeah, you might want to turn macro security down to low, so there is minimal or no security as well on this document, so that when you send it, the victim has those settings. So let's go back over to here. Let's just zoom out a touch. Okay, so I just clear my terminal. Um, whoa, don't want to do that. So here's the command with the Swiss Army knife for SMTP. The target is the mail admin from Jonas, who left his password out. That's the file, the server, the body, the header. There's another tool you can use, I think send email or something. I'm just going with this one. So send that shortly. I'm going to pause the recording, but we will get something pop up here for a reverse shell. Okay, and there we go. We've got our reverse shell. So it is possible. It's really, really fucking fiddly. Um, One thing I did learn is that reverting a box is what you need to do when you want to try it again. If you stop the box, that doesn't change its state. Reverting it does. And also, if you send this email and it flops, I'm pretty sure it hoses the box every time, so you have to revert it every time you miss send the email because it's very, very brittle, I'd say. Um, yeah, I did get the Privesk. I'm not doing it here. This is just a really quick one. I think this is the hardest thing I've done on OSCP so far for the like I'm going working alongside the Offsec Academy, but I just thought I've suffered. I hope you don't have to suffer as much, and this should save you a couple of days. So, yeah, if you want to buy me a coffee, I'd love that. And if you've got any comments about anything, if they're constructive, I'd love to hear them, and if they're friendly, I'd love to hear them. Um, and yeah, good luck on your journey.